want, what you want.
Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88, and today I went to the movies in theaters and I saw was Underworld Blood Wars. So Kate Beckinsale returned to play as Selene for the fourth time. She didn't really return for Rise of the Lycans because it was a prequel, but technically they just showed was just a rare footage from the first film, and that was it. But when I saw Underworld Blood Wars, I felt disappointed when I got out of theaters. The action was good. It wasn't that intense than the first two, because the first film in Underworld, it was really intense and having the Lycans and vampires battling off each other. And then in Evolution, the action got a little more intense, but not really too much intense in the first film. And ever since the fourth film, The Awakening, I felt it was kind of a waste, and it was disappointing, but I'll review that some other time. In fact, I think I'm going to do an Underworld review soon, probably in the summer. So the movie is about with Selene running away from both vampires and the Lycans because they want is her daughter, but she's keeping her daughter safe from them. And we introduced to a new Lycan leader called Maris, which was played by P.M.R.Bonez88's. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not really too sure. And what he also wants is the blood of her daughter because she is a hybrid, and which we don't get a chance to see for both characters, which were Selene's daughter and Michael, but they do mention their names, but we don't see the characters. And that was really disappointing me and kind of pissed me off. They only showed just clips of Scott Speedman from Underworld and Underworld Evolution, but never appeared in Blood Wars. I was just so pissed off about that. I mean, they do mention about the characters, but they don't really show them. That's the problem. Mention their characters' names, bring them in the movies. Don't mention their names so much, because people will get so hyped up and say, oh my god, he might come in, he might come return. They don't return. Some of the action scenes were good, but not really intense, like I said. I'm glad I saw it in regular D instead of 3D, because there was not much 3D scenes that were happening. I'm just really glad I didn't even spend my whole money for watching it in 3D. And how the way they rushed it, the editing was rushed, the storyline was kind of rushed too. I felt I was watching two mini movies. I think it was meant to be on a Netflix series, but split into two episodes. One story was Selene being a fugitive and running away from vampires and the Lycans. And then there was a next story where we introduced to these new kind of vampires swift around like they're ghost winds or something. And that's what I felt. It's just a two-part episode. And it was like a series and not a fully on movie. But for Underworld Blood Wars, I must say I would just give it another chance. But not watching it in theaters. Maybe when I wait till it comes on Netflix, or if it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. Out of all the Underworld sequels, they were starting to go downhill, and I felt like it was like another spin-off of Angel. But other than that, the only thing I was so happy is to see Kate Beckinsale wearing her tight black leather suit and being all badass and kicking Lycans and vampires' ass. That was the only thing I felt happy of. And plus, there's a big surprise, which I'm not going to spoil it to you, but it's something to do with Michael. And that's it. I'm not going to say anything more. So, just to rate this film for Underworld Blood Wars, I will have to give it a 6.6 out of 10. A brand new year to see a disappointing movie. For Blood Wars, it's a fair horror film, but not really too much intense or horror films that was happening. And with the action that was going on, it felt it was a mediocre film. And like I said, it was like a series and not just a fully on movie. But Kate Beckinsale returning, that was really good, and see her play as Celine for the 4th time. I also forgot to mention, this kind of reminds me of the Resident Evil films. That's what it felt like, because with all the fightings and the action scene that was happening, I think it was like a ripoff of Resident Evil. But I'll give Blood Wars another chance, but I'll wait till it comes on Blu-ray and DVD. It's not really worth watching in theaters again. And this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. His saying is, peace!